Hi, Brenton Ford here from Effortless Swimming. In today's video, I'm going to show you how one swimmer took 3 seconds off per 50 meters after an hour session with me. And this is the same stuff that we cover in our freestyle clinics and in the Effortless Swimming membership when we do video analysis. So I'm going to talk you through how we took those 3 seconds off in such a short space of time. Now, before we did any work, you can see in this video here, fundamentally, the swimmer is looking pretty good. Head, hips and heels are at the surface. She's pretty well balanced and in control of her stroke. There's just a couple of things that need adjusting for her to get the most out of her stroke. So you can see here that the two main things that we worked on, one was the position where she's reaching forward in. You can see she finishes extending out in front. The fingertips start to come up and she's starting to put the brakes on where the palm of her hand is facing the wall at the end there. When you finish reaching forward, we like to be in the position where the fingertips are a little bit lower than the wrist is a little bit lower than the elbow, and for most people, the fingertips are going to be about armpit depth when you finish that extension forward. You can see at the moment that hand's just coming up and slowing her down. The other thing you'll notice is her stroke rate's around 60 strokes a minute, and for her, her main race is half Ironman, and so what we want to ideally be at is at least over 65 strokes a minute, preferably up around the 70, 75 strokes a minute. And what we did was a little bit of work with a tempo trainer to help her get her stroke rate up and comfortable with a faster stroke rate than 60 strokes a minute. Now, in the second video here, you can see we've made a couple of changes just after 20 minutes of work, starting to get the fingertips a little bit deeper when she's reaching forward so they're not coming up to the surface. We've also got the stroke rate up between 66 to 70 strokes a minute. So we did a little bit of work with a Finnish tempo trainer to do that. And she's starting to get comfortable with that slightly faster rating. The other thing you'll notice is, at least with her right hand, the hand's going a little bit deeper as she's pulling through. So in the video before, she's coming quite close to the body, and the angle of her arm as she was pulling through, it was quite narrow. So what we wanted to do was open that angle up a bit, get it between the 100 to 120 degree angle as she's pulling through, and particularly with the right hand, that's looking much better. Left one's still got to go a little bit deeper, but as a result of just those 3 changes, she was able to take 3 seconds off per 50 without a change in effort. And quite often when we have people come to our freestyle clinics or join us in the Effortless Swimming membership and upload a video for analysis, they will at the start have those big jumps and those big gains. Then it's more incremental as it takes months and it takes years to gradually work down your time. But for a lot of swimmers, there are some big improvements that they can make by making adjustments to their stroke. If you'd like to get more information about this sort of stuff, go to effortlessswimming.com where you can find out more about our freestyle clinics and the Effortless Swimming membership.